Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Wednesday, January 4th, 2017. Tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. The Gematria Effect will be on. If you never called the show before, it's a good night to call in. The number is 866 37 Truth. 866 37 Truth. Tonight's show, I'll be talking about the recent headlines aimed at her high school in North Carolina. We'll talk about why Omarosa, the former Apprentice star hired by Donald Trump today. Dylan Roof, defending himself today, said there's nothing wrong with his psychology. He says he would do it all over again. Talk about Donald Trump and the government agent Julian Assange. A lot of people fooled by Julian Assange. He's no hero, he's an agent. They even gave us a new organ today. We might talk about that if we got some time. We'll talk about how Macy's is cutting jobs by the numbers. R.H. Macy, the founder of Macy's. Macy's shutting down 68 stores. On a fitting date numerology comes the announcement. Charles Manson hospitalized by the numbers. We've seen a lot of actors hospitalized, and Charles Manson is absolutely an actor, a government psychological operations ongoing for decades. We'll also talk about the Brooklyn train wreck. It's directly connected to the Hoboken train wreck and seems to be a tribute to this NFL season. Just as I said earlier this year, the Hoboken train wreck seemed to be a tribute to the current NFL season. It's the 97th season of the NFL. The train wrecks come 97 days apart, plus more. Talk about that. Put out a video earlier today on Obama calling the Republican decision to defund Obamacare, calling it Trump care. We'll talk about that. Why today? One of my oldest blog posts and videos is about this flight attendant who supposedly survived the 33,000-foot fall after her plane was bombed in 1972. She died on Saturnalia. Talk about her. Dying 44 years after the incident. And we can also talk about Janet Jackson becoming a mom at age 50. So the show begins at 6 p.m. Pacific. By the time this video uploads, that'll probably be in 15 minutes or less. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific, 9 to 12 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. Free to listen to, free to call into. If you call in, your phone call will be answered. For all of you who use iHeartRadio, just know that Truth Frequency Radio is also there. It's Truth Frequency Radio that the Gematria Effect airs on every Wednesday. Down in the description, I will link where you can listen. Thanks as always, Truth Seekers.